Hi, Eva Lane with you from Anxious Relief, and today I just want to talk to you about driving anxiety or anxiety while driving. Now, driving is an activity which does tend to bring on anxiety quite often in women, even in women who don't typically experience anxiety. Sometimes having an event such as a crash or a near miss, being the victim of a road rage incident, can trigger anxiety when you go to do that activity again. So anxiety while driving is actually quite common, nothing to be ashamed of, and perfectly manageable. So I have 3 tips on how you can manage your anxiety in an energy healing way, in a very gentle, non-confrontational way, to manage your anxiety while you're driving. The first step or the first tip is to examine where you're driving to, or the purpose for which you're driving. So if you're experiencing anxiety while you're driving to work, for example, you might want to look at perhaps it's something about your work that's triggering this anxiety rather than the actual activity of driving to work. You could be attaching this activity of driving to the anxiety of your destination, which is the actual workplace itself. So I want you to look at that and just see where that anxiety might be coming from. Sometimes it's not the activity itself, it's where you're driving to. If you're driving somewhere that's pleasurable, such as you're meeting friends, or you might be going to drive to your sister's house or go visit your mother, or go somewhere, go do an activity that's enjoyable, well, that can be motivational for you. That can be your driving force and your reason why you want to drive despite this anxiety. So the motivation and the destination in itself can be strong enough to make you complete the activity despite feeling the anxiety, and make that anxiety feel less. If you just think about how good it's going to be when you can catch up with your friends, or how enjoyable it will be when you're watching your child play in the park. 2 energy healing tricks that I have to help you manage anxiety while driving is, first of all, put yourself inside a bubble of light. White light is by far, I've been an energy healer for a long time, and white light by far is the strongest and simplest, yet the most powerful method and technique that I use myself and in my clients to quickly and easily change the energy of yourself when you're going into a situation. White light is healing and it's protective. I white light myself when I'm in the car. I get in the car, I get in the driver's seat, I white light myself. I then white light all of my passengers, and this is just in my mind's eye, I do it really quickly. White light myself, white light my passengers, and then I put a bubble of white light around my car. And just by doing that, it makes me feel a lot more confident and brings my anxiety down. I just feel protected and insulated and just really good when I go to drive my car. Now, the second tip is that you can actually, in your mind's eye, picture the route that you're going to take, or the route that you're going to take on your journey, and white light that. So what I often do is picture a map, like a GPS in my mind, and look at where I am and then where I want to be, and then I just send like a tube of white light along that track of where I want to go. And I often find that in hindsight, there may be things that have happened, such as traffic jams or other things that have occurred, but they've cleared by the time I go to complete my journey. So white light, like I said, is really, really powerful and really effective, and dead easy as well. Really, really easy to use. So next time you go to drive, I urge you to first of all look at your motivations and then use my white light trick. I'm Eva Lane from Anxious Relief. I'd love to get your comments, or find me on Facebook or Eva Lane's Anxious Relief, or on my website www.anxiousrelief.com. Bye for now.